Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Friday, the 7th of December. I'm just going to be doing a short video on something that I wanted to, a little bit of your help on, and I wanted to get your kind of feedback on it. Just a quick shout out to Lava Island, which is on the screen. So Lima's, my little baby girl's favorite TV show on Netflix, and that is Yellow, and he does lots of farts, and that's why Lima likes it, and she's a chip off the old block. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was I've been having this idea for quite a while. So I spend all my time going through Twitter and looking on websites, and I spend a lot of time reading and going through audios of, say, Cam Ewan's work or other healers or other self-development guys' work, and that's what I spend all my time doing. And I have all of these ideas that I want to share with people, and just quick ideas, and I thought, why not just put it all on video? So and I think I'm going to put it on this thing called Patreon, which is a website where people can pay a small amount monthly, and they get people can follow all the work that I'm doing. And I was thinking about putting things like, firstly, things that really interest me. So things that I grab off Twitter. For instance, I saw this article yesterday on Twitter from Raw Story about a Yale psychiatrist talking about how Trump supporters are, it's almost like a cult, and they can't sort of. There's my computer wiring up again. It's because of this website, I think. I found this really interesting, because you speak to a lot of people and they say, why don't Trump supporters, why do they believe him so much if a lot of what he says it doesn't relate to the facts? I said that very bipartisanly, and I found it an excellent article. And one of the things that this psychiatrist said was, no matter what the world says, he fights back against criticism, continues to lie in the face of truth, and above all is still president. What matters is that he's winning, not whether he is honest or law-abiding. This may seem puzzling to the rest of us, but when you are overcome with feelings of powerlessness, this type of cartoonish, exaggerated force is often more important than true ability. This is a more primitive morality, as we call it, or might makes right, which is normal development you grow out of by the age of 5. I'm just going to close that because something about this website really fires up my computer. I'll cool it down. So what I found really interesting about that is that you have all of these people who feel powerless, and that is a real sentiment these days, especially when you look at the news. It's uncontrollable fear, and we become powerless. And the opposite of that in reality is powerful. So they place Trump up as powerful, and instantly that puts them in the pit, as John DeMartini would say. It puts them when you put someone on a pedestal, you're putting yourself underneath that. So when you try and talk to someone who is powerless, if you try and take away the argument from them or try and take away their beliefs, they become even more powerless. So that's where the denial comes in. So I've talked to a lot of people who are big into conspiracy theories, and fine, maybe some conspiracies are, there's some truth to that, but you need to be able to have a balanced view on it, like look at the facts. And when I speak to people who believe in conspiracy theories, and I know one particular person in mind, they just deny everything. Anything that doesn't fit their belief system, they can't hear it. They don't want to hear it. So because it would make them even more powerless. So what we need to do is if you're ever feeling powerless, we need to one, be aware of that we may be feeling powerless, but then what can we do about it? Well, in the two extremes, the energy needs to be even. If we think about being powerless, if there's a drop in the energy, you need to strengthen that to the midline. If you're weak to being powerful, which is often the case, you need to be strong to that. You can do the kind of small opposites, which is not powerful, not powerless, and neutral, which forms a pentagon. And if that stays strong, then that has an immediate effect on you. And you're going to have this aspect of you can be show itself in different areas, like in finance, relationships, etc. Now, that article was very interesting. And then when I was putting together this video and thinking about how to, what people would want to hear, I became aware that there was a lot of negative talk, like, oh, this probably won't work, no one will want it, what would people want to listen to me for? And I caught myself saying that, and that is a fixed mindset. What I was doing was, there's this journey I'm about to take, and I was focusing on the end result, the destination, and that was putting too much pressure on me. And the growth mindset would be taking it as a challenge and excited about it. And this is where, being a father and with a young child, I'm starting to have to reprogram my fixed and growth mindset, because I was brought up quite with a lot of fixed mindset, and it's quite tricky to change. So Dr. Carol Dweck's work is really great on that. So I'm going to be talking a lot more about that. So it's all about learning and through the journey. So I became aware of that. That's another thing that's fascinating, is growth and fixed mindset. I'm going to be talking a lot about that. Anything that I find really interesting, I'm going to be talking about, and things that get results. So, there's a lot of people talking as philosophy about change and everything, but I'm always looking for things that improve me, make me more powerful, make me more peaceful, enjoy myself more, enjoy my time more. So, I do a lot of research in nutrition, mindset, but definitely with a leaning towards the energy behind it, because I think that's the most powerful thing. It really changes things instantly. Also, I spend a lot of time listening, and I have done in the past, listening to Dr. Cam Ewan's audios, and a lot of people find those quite difficult. And what I listen to them, and then I take bits and I think about that a lot. So what I will do is I'll take things that he says and then explain how I perceive that and how I use that with my work and how I get results. I'm also going to be talking about clients that I've just worked with and where I'm getting great results and how. So let's say I'm working on a relationship issue with someone. When I get a change in the person, they have an improved relationship, where resolve something in a broken heart, or they get together with the person they want to be with, I will share that with you and share what I work on myself. So the cutting edge type stuff, especially, like with fitness, I love cutting edge stuff to do with that. So, what I work on myself with and what I find gets results. I'm going to be doing podcasts with other, people who I think get really good results. I've got people in mind, and I'm going to keep them quite short. I'm going to say, what would you do about this? And so I want everything that I'm talking about to relate back to everyone. So let's say there's something that can improve your energy around money. Tell me what I can do. Tell me how I can use it, and then you can listen to that and get a good buzz off that and get strong, and so that it resolves things in your lives. So it's really to do with everything in improving your life, empowering yourself to, upgrade and get the best life possible. So I'd love to get your feedback on that. If that's something you'd be interested in, I'd probably be doing it like 5 days a week. Everything that's coming out instantly, I'll give my perspective. and other people's perspectives on it, and share that. And I think it will be really valuable. So I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you guys have a great Friday. I'm in Germany at the moment. It's raining, which I love. So I'm going to go out soon. And you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend. Take care.